Justin, what jumps out on you on film when you watch Southern Utah?
They've got really athletic guys there. I mean, they're well coached and they got guys that can tackle and play defense. So they're a team that wants our complete interest and prepare for them just like anyone else.
Cristobal just called you cool as a cucumber. Is that how you're feeling going into first game of the season?
That's a compliment, but I don't know, just preparing as well as we can. Just watching as much film as we can. So I'm excited.
Obviously, last year going into the first game of the season, you weren't the starter. But how does the energy feel any different coming into this season? Home opener right around the corner.
Yeah, I think the energy is just way up there. I think everyone's so excited to be back out there, especially after the year we had last year. But guys are just excited to be out there, and I think the coaches are too.
Do you feel like this offense is ready for a game?
I think so. I think we've done a great job this season. I think we know what we're doing, and I think just overall we're doing a good job.
How different does it feel for you going into the Southern Utah game as opposed to the first game that you played last year against Washington?
It's quite a bit different. I think after a year of experience and just kind of know how to prepare better. Last year, it's just different preparing. Last year, in the first year of college football, you never really know how to prepare and how to watch film. But going through a year, you just pick up on things.
The 2 deep came out, and it's really more of a 3 deep, particularly at receiver. Can you possibly have like chemistry and timing with that many guys with 9, 10 wide receivers right now? Yeah,
I think just those guys we've done such a great job of just getting out there and throwing that it's really been crucial. So I think just working out with those guys has helped just a bunch.
What do you want to get out of Saturday besides a win?
Just knowing that we performed as well as we could. Just following the game plan and listening to the coaches and just doing our job.
I know Taggart's really excited to find out the identity of this team. Kind of way too early prediction, but what do you think the identity of this team is this season?
I don't know. I think we're going to be an aggressive team. I think we're going to be a team that's close together, and we're just going to do our job and do our best.
You mentioned like Johnny Johnson a couple weeks ago as a guy that was standing out. What is it about him that led him to get into the starting lineup? He's
really physically mature. He's fast, athletic, and capable of playing at this level. And he's a smart guy, and he's done his job in the film room, and he knows what he's doing.
Have you given him any advice about starting as a true freshman?
Not to look up, when you get out there for your first time, just don't look up in the stands and focus on the game.
Do you guys feel like you have something to prove given the way last year went? And do you want to make a statement on Saturday, or is last year just kind of last year?
I think we've moved on from last year. I think we've taken what we need to learn from last year, but we're going to apply it to this year, and it's a new year, and so new season, and we'll take each game as it comes.
Did you have to throw any differently with Breland when he had the club on during practices?
No, actually I didn't. He only dropped one pass with the club on, but just tried to put it right in his gut so he could kind of absorb it.
He said like the next 3 or 4 days he's going to have to start getting used to catching it without it again. I mean, how's that going to go?
He's pretty good with his hands, so I'm not too worried about him transitioning back to the hands. But he's done a great job with the club, so I'm confident with him.
He said you and him during the offseason came out here a lot and ran routes together. Just that's 6-7 months ago at this point, but how much does that kind of pay off now at this point?
Yeah, just a ton. Just knowing where he's going to be, when he's going to make his cuts, and how he's going to get to where he's supposed to go is huge, and it just all does is help.
What's been the message from the coaches kind of game week, first game right around the corner?
Just be in the film room as much as we can, learn as much as we can about Southern Utah, just focus on our game plan and just be around the guys and know what we're supposed to do.
You've gone up against the defense, every single practice. Do you feel like they're improved from where they were last season?
They've gotten a lot better. They've done such a great job this offseason. Coach Levitt's done a great job with them, and it gets really competitive out there, and I'm just really glad to see it.
Justin Hayden was saying that sometimes when you walk around campus now, people will notice you more because you're the starting quarterback. Do you feel like you kind of live under more of a microscope entering the season?
Not really. No, I kind of skate by without too much attention, so it's not something really I've experienced.
When you grow up in Eugene and you have this role now, does that put any extra pressure on yourself knowing that guys you looked up to, Kellen Clemens, kind of in that role now?
Yeah, I try not to, but it's hard to kind of refute that there's no added pressure. But just being from Eugene, it's a little bit of pressure, but just trying to do my best and focus on the game.
Justin, Royce and Henry are voted team captains. How do you see them as leaders, and what do you think about that?
They're two guys that everyone looks to. They're two the two guys on offense and defense that have performed over the past 3 or 4 years, and they're really special players and really great guys off the field.
How many people do you think you're going to know in the stands, this being your first home opener, season opener, as a starting quarterback?
Wait, what was the question?
How many people do you think you're going to know in the stands? I mean, how many people, how much family are you bringing in, friends? People from Sheldon.
Yeah, probably a couple hundred maybe.